Please, let's have that energy that we're gonna go home and make a difference.
Pan-African lifestyle.
Welcome to Pan-African Lifestyle, where we rep the motherland. We post content regularly and invite you to subscribe and share if you're a pal. That's a Pan-African lifestyler.
You don't ever want to be on your own when you move to Africa, okay? You want to kind of mingle with Africans, like continental Africans. You want to mingle with the locals. You want to connect with them. You know, you want to be able to join them in their parties or, you know, their gatherings. You want to be able to communicate with them all the time. You want to know about the continentals and the culture of the continental Africans, so that you can learn the things that they like and what they don't like, or what is okay to do in the country or what is not okay to do in the country. So being on your own, kind of you're going to, if you distance yourself from the people that live around you or the people that you live amongst, then you are going to have a problem, because people are not gonna care for you, you know, the way they should. Because in Africa, like, neighbors do care for each other. It's different from the diaspora, where you can be next door to your neighbor and they don't even know what kind of car you drive, or you can be next door to your neighbor, or you know, you don't even talk for a whole year. You know, it's different in Africa. When you're neighbors, you tend to communicate a lot, you tend to talk to each other a lot. Sometimes you even visit each other, you make friends, and your kids become, you know, good friends. So it's important that you don't distance yourself from the people that you live amongst. You want to be part of the community, you want to be part of the culture. You do not want to behave like a tourist, okay? Because unless you want to behave like a tourist, but as an African, you know, no matter where you're born and raised in, you do not want to behave like a tourist. No doubt people are still going to identify you as somebody who is not born and raised in Africa, you know, but still you have to make sure that you're letting them know that you are not a tourist, and they should not treat you like a tourist. But that is also easy if you're not, you know, giving out that tourist vibe, or you're not giving out that tourist behavior. But if you're doing so, of course they're going to treat you like a tourist, and basically they're gonna see you like a tourist. Even if you're black, it doesn't matter, okay? Because this happens to us continentals as well. Some people would go and behave like, ooh, they don't know nothing about Africa, or they have not been in Gambia for the past 20 years, so they're so new, so they're different. And if you do that, people are gonna treat you like that. You know, people are gonna treat you like that. But it is most important for the people that are not born and raised in Africa, the blacks that are not born and raised in Africa. It's most important for you, because no matter what you do, they'll still identify you. I've said this before and I'm saying it again. Your scent is easily gonna give you away, okay? Because being in the diaspora, you have a different scent. I don't know how to say this, but that's just the truth. Like, and then secondly, your accent is still gonna give you away, okay? But if you are somebody who is letting these people know, hey, I'm not a tourist, I'm somebody like you, I was in a different, you know, place, now I'm here, I want you to treat me like the way you treat somebody born and raised in the Gambia or in Africa. So they'll treat you the same way. So it's important that you don't behave like a tourist, so they don't treat you like a tourist. Or even if they treat you like a tourist, you know, let them know, I am not a tourist, I want to be treated like an African, like a Gambian. In a country like Gambia, it's very peaceful. Everybody lives in peace and harmony. You know, we have two religions, which is the Christians and the Muslims, and we all live in peace and harmony. So if you are a Christian, you know, be sure to not kind of like, you know, force your religion on other people, because you don't even know, especially if you don't know what their religion is. Or if you're Muslim, make sure you know like what religion a person is, and if they're comfortable talking about certain issues before you push it toward them. So that's very important, okay? Because religion can be very funny, and some people don't find it funny if you want to, you know, push your beliefs to them. especially in a country like Gambia where you have majority Muslims. So if you're Christian, it is very important that you keep your religion to yourself, you know, your beliefs to yourself, unless you know you're talking to somebody who is a Christian who will not find it offensive. You know, it's important that you keep everything to yourself, you know, do your thing and let them do their thing. Do not push your beliefs to other people. Know the people you're talking to, know their beliefs, if it's, you know, the same as yours, you know, so you can talk about it. But if not, just keep your thing to yourself, keep your religion to yourself, keep your beliefs to yourself, and just do your everyday normal thing like everybody else does.
So if one day if I want to move back to Ghana, I want to be able to invest in something and create jobs for others, okay? And it's a low income, so how much are you gonna spend? You're gonna make so much money, and if you employ one person and 2 people, I mean, you're making a change, okay? We need to have that mindset. Africa really needs us, because we as Africans abroad, we don't have that mindset to go back home and create one. You get me? We have so many plans. I want to build this house, I want to build that house, I want to do this, I want to do that, but we are not creating jobs. You make an income and you make a living for someone else as well. That is the kind of mentality we need to get, okay? If you know how to do something, you can go and spend like some time over there, teach others, teach them how to fetch. There is so much more that I can do, and there is so much more that I have learned in the past that I can take back home in order to teach other people to make money. You get me? So whatever you are good at, or whatever you can do to help the society, I think we should do it. It's not always about what you've got here, it's about what you're making other people feel, how you're making them feel as well, what you're bringing into your society and into your home. Because your home is not just your immediate home where you live, okay? Your home is where you come from, and when there is peace and comfortness, you always feel like you want to go back. You always feel like you want to go back, and you need to go back because you are comfortable, okay? Because other people are comfortable as well in their living, okay? So if you ever want to move to Africa, please don't move to Africa because you want to go and look for a job. And most funny thing, yeah, you want to look for the job that you're doing here in abroad. My dear, no. Maybe you are the one that needs to create that opportunity, that chance for other people back home. So that is the kind of mindset we need to get. Do not move to Africa because you want to look for a job. Move to Africa because you want to create one. Be opportunity creator. You want to give that opportunity to someone. You want to help someone else because Africa needs you. That's why God has given you that chance, this opportunity to be here in order to build yourself so that you can take some home. That's the kind of energy we need to get as African, because our motherland needs us. So don't sit down saying you're looking for that opportunity to come on your way. When you have a land, to grab that opportunity, don't sit there looking for that office job. We need to let the kids start to think differently. We need our kids to start thinking differently. That in Africa, you need to look at what is around you and make a good use of what is around you. God has blessed us so much with so many things, and we need to know how to use it. And I pray that God will open each and everyone's eye so that they know and they can take the opportunity that is at their hand and work on it. A lot of other people from all over the world are coming to Africa in order to create jobs, and they are treating our people bad because our own people as African, we don't go back. We don't go and create jobs. Please, we need to have a different mindset. We need to start going back home to create jobs, not to look for jobs. So please, let's appreciate and let's honor what we've got back home. We can do so much. There is so much we can do back home without waiting for that opportunity to come on our way. So please, let's try and educate our brothers and sisters back home that we also have something. Please, let's have that energy that we're gonna go home and make a difference, okay? Not that the differences need to be done and then we'll go and enjoy. No, we are the one that need to make the difference, and we are the one that are gonna let our kids one day come home and be like, wow, you know, because Ghana is lit, Ghana is nice, and they feel good, better than when they are in the UK or wherever they are. There is good where we are from, and there is so much that we can do, and there is so much that we can bring over there and make that difference, okay? So let's go and make the difference, not go and enjoy the differences, okay? We can make the difference and enjoy the differences that we have made.
People are seeking to move back to the motherland, back to Africa. And you have a lot of people who are not understanding your decision. They're not feeling what you are feeling about your decision. There's many reasons for this. In most cases, people have the fear of the unknown. They're fearful of the unknown. So their thoughts of you making a decision for yourself to move somewhere that they are not familiar with, and all they have to go on are the images that are plastered across the TV or images in various newspapers and magazines or online or social media that shows Africa, the various countries in a distressed state, in a poverty-stricken state, which, you know, there's some work that has to be done, but the reality is when you show up, remember you have to get yourself, do your internal work, have a real understanding of why you are making such a move, so that you don't find yourself in a situation trying to figure out how to go back to from whence you came, wherever it may be in the diaspora.
Thanks for tuning in to Pan African Lifestyle. Share your thoughts in the comment section and follow us on TikTok and Instagram at Pan African Lifestyle to be inspired. For awesome pal merch, check out panafricanlifestyle.com/shop. Keep repping the motherland.
Pan African lifestyle.